Hi guys, I'm a respiratory therapist and a respiratory coach. My name is Dustin, and a question I'd like to pose to you is if you're a bird owner, you love the flying birds, do you have any issues with your concerns of the flu? Well, can we get the flu from birds? Actually, no. Seasonal influenza is actually a human virus, so you don't catch the flu from pet birds. However, there are few birds related to respiratory conditions that can affect humans, and that's where the confusion comes from. So if you happen to work with chickens in a chicken factory, that there is possibility, ducks possibly, but your birds you have at home, no. It's a different kind. So what will happen is when we have birds in our house, we think we have the flu. It's a little different. This is because of hypersensitivity. This hypersensitivity is called hypersensitivity pneumonitis. So it's called bird fancier's lung. Let me repeat, bird fancier's lung. This is the most important one to understand. It's because it's not an infection. It's an immune reaction. It's because your immune's reacting to irritations from the bird. The bird's dander, the dust feathers, and their droppings themselves. So over time, your immune system is reacting to these irritants, causing shortness of breath, bird fancy lung. So because your immune system is responding to this, it causes shortness of breath, coughing, chest tightness, fatigue, and early on symptoms can be subtle and very reversible. And that's why it might seem like you have the flu. Another one is all called pistachosis. Let me say that again. Pistachosis. It's a rare bacterial infection. It is uncommon but possible. It is caused by Chlamydia pistachyi. Chlamydia pistachyi. This is spread through dry droppings or respiratory secretions. So in case you happen to ingest the bird's feces, that's how you can get this. Or the feces are aerosolized and you breathe it in. It is treatable with antibiotics and probiotics. Most household birds do not carry this though, especially with good hygiene and vet care. Why birds can irritate our airways? Birds release particles that are very small, lightweight, and easily airborne. They stay suspended longer than dog or cat dander and can reach deep in the lungs. Doesn't mean your birds are unsafe, it just means air control matters. So how can I improve the air around my bird? I love Tweety Bird, but I want to breathe well around them. The good news is you can protect your lungs without giving up your pet. The best way to do that is through ventilation. Keep cages in a well-ventilated area. Some people keep it in a insulated, aerated balcony area. Kind of like a sunroom that you would usually have in Florida would be an excellent idea. Or an area where you have constant airflow with a fan or filtration system. Avoid bedrooms. Please avoid bedrooms for if you've got bird cages. Open windows when weather allows is a great option, and fresh air always dilutes airborne particles. This is good for all air qualities that allow your home to just circulate. That's the best way to regulate the chemicals in your home. You need quality amount of balance between oxygen, CO2, and also sodium bicarbonate when you allow airflow in your home. So smart cleaning is very good as well. Use toxic-free cleaning products that are safe for your animals. Most cleaning products, unfortunately, are not safe for animals. Bleach, Lysol, Pine Sol, Fabulosa, those common products. When you're using cleaning products, look for stuff that's toxic-free, specifically no synthetic perfumes, sulfate-free, alcohol-free, bleach-free, and what's another one? Synthetic. Yes, already said synthetic perfumes. Those things you look out for. And if you need more direct ideas on what to avoid, I have that in my other video about keeping your home clean or breathing better at home. Now, what's important is when you do mop or sweep, avoid dry sweeping or shaking bedding, because that's going to release those particles in the air and then you're going to breathe them in. I'd recommend using a lightly misting the surface first to absorb the dust into the water, and then use a swipper sweeper kind of idea, kind of mop it up. That would be much more effective than just sweeping it up. Or a vacuum, if you don't mind scaring your bird. Now, also recommend using air filters that are HEPA air filters are our highest quality option right near the bird. That will help continually keep in the air and get those thick particles out. Remember to check your filters regularly because they will fill up real fast with birds. So I recommend maybe 1 or 2 if you want to just keep up with it and not have to change the filters as often. Personal lung care is also very important for you. Washing your hands, wearing gloves is a great option when you're cleaning your birds. Change your clothing after cage cleaning because as soon as you walk, or you're going to be walking around with whatever you get on your clothes when you clean the animal, you're going to be smelling that all day, and that's going to go in your lungs all day. So the best thing to do is just whatever you're wearing when you clean your birds, just put it into the wash and you'll be fine. And then keep yourself hydrated because we're going to be irritated anyway. Hydrate and help you both. What it does, hydration helps thin secretions. It allows the mucus in your lungs to move out freely. And you can swallow it or cough it right out. And then keeping your nose clean. You can actually clean your nose either through a nice blow or nasal, or go out and just literally do a neti pot and just flush it out completely. That will remove those irritating particles that will eventually you don't want to get in your lungs. So once again, wash your hands after you clean your birdie's cage. Make sure you put your clothes back in the wash. Keep your nose clean and then stay hydrated. Listen to your body. Your body knows when something's up. If you're noticing shortness of breath, a persistent cough, symptoms that just don't improve over time, please go straight to your rescue inhaler and then get quality air. Open up the blinds. Breathe in and out your nose slowly in. And yes, people who have asthma can have birds. There is nothing holding you back. Just be aware of all these particles in the air and create an environment that is ideal for you and your bird. These birds are meant to be in the wild. They're not meant to be caged up. But inside of a house, they need to be caged up. So how do we make it work? So balancing between controlling our environment, that's the first thing we do. Good boundaries for the bird. Do not let them be in your bedroom. Consistent symptom control for us. And allowing us to manage our asthma first, and then keeping our environment ideal for both of us. You can have a bird and not get the flu. Your lungs do respond to the way you breathe, your ventilation, how well the air is filtered, good habits. And most people can breathe fine and avoid avian-like flus. And you can have these wonderful birds as pets. Please keep your birdie and enjoy your life. Thank you so much for allowing me to walk you through how to make health possible for you and with your bird and bring health back to your hands. Thank you so much and have a wonderful day. And God bless.